Jessica here, doTERRA Wellness Advocate and TERRAFit Coach. I apologize that this video is so late. I uploaded the other one and decided I needed to redo this one because the other one just was not very good. I want to start out by saying a huge thank you to everyone who tuned in last week to my first Personal Moment Saturday, and a huge hug and thanks to everyone who gave me positive feedback and encouragement. Your words have been very beneficial to me, and I just appreciate you so much. I originally had my videos set so that only people that had a link could view them, but after the feedback I received, I decided that I would step even further out of my comfort zone and go ahead and make them public in hopes that they can help someone else that may not be a part of our groups here. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for your encouragement, so thank you so much for that. So this past Saturday, the Personal Moment Saturday said, post and write a testimonial about all of the positive things that have happened to your body, your attitude, and the way you feel because of joining the TERRAFit Challenge. So where do I start with that? With the body, since joining the TERRAFit lifestyle in January, visually my clothes are fitting better. Some are now getting too big, which is exciting. My husband may not like that because it's time to go shopping. It feels good, you know, when your clothes start to kind of hang off a little bit and you're like, you know, you can kind of feel that difference even if you can't really see it in the mirror yet. And I know this might be TMI for some people, but another thing is that my bowels are regulating. I don't feel bloated on a regular basis anymore. My body isn't so achy all the time, more so just after a hard workout. I notice that my range of motion gets better after each workout. We have one particular move that we do in the cool down on some of the videos where you bend completely forward and touch the floor. I touched the floor yesterday. It was very exciting because I could never touch the floor before. So without bending my legs, and so it was awesome for me. And then the only thing I do have issues with still sometimes is I have a lot of the popping in my hips, and so I'm going to go to the chiropractor and see what we can work out about that. My change in attitude has actually really surprised me. As I talked a little bit in the last video, I've become a very no excuses kind of person. That doesn't mean I don't have my moments where I slip, but I take ownership of it now, whereas before I was blaming my slips on everything other than myself. I'm also a lot more confident in my speaking than I used to be. I used to be really afraid of sticking up for my own lifestyle choices. There were a couple instances in the past where I would post a healthy food I made on Facebook to share with my friends, and people would comment, oh, that looks gross, or I wouldn't eat that, or I'd rather just eat a pizza or some ice cream, or whatever the case may be. And what I ended up doing was I was so set back by those comments, and I let them affect me in such a negative way that I ended up making a secret group on Facebook to be able to share those recipes and healthy lifestyle choices with people of a like mindset. And I was afraid really of the responses that I was getting, and that people were judging me, and I just found out that you know, people are going to judge you no matter what you do, and just to be confident in your decisions that you're making for your family. And I am so much more now since starting TERRAFit. If you have something negative to say, I really don't care. You're just going to have to do what you do for your family, and I'll do what I do for mine, and we'll leave it at that. And lastly, a big change in my attitude has been in that of motivation. I know that for me, I do so much better if people are speaking to me in a life-giving and motivational way. I also do better if people check in with me often. It's like I know they're going to be there to check in, so I better hold things together, you know. So that's kind of the approach I have taken to coaching and participating on my team this time. I try not to be completely overbearing, but I like to touch base with them a few times a day and speak life and truth into what I'm saying rather than saying things that are negative and unhelpful in the long run. The flip side of that is that when you have made the decision to only speak positive, you sure notice the negative a lot more. Sometimes I see negative post after negative post and I want to scream like, hey, you're live. You're here on Facebook well enough to get on the computer and post about it. You are light years away from how bad things could be, okay? So sometimes that's a little hard when you get into that mindset and then all you're seeing is negative, negative, negative. And so sometimes it's good to just back up a little bit and do something or read something or feel something that gives you life and not listen to what everybody else is touting off at the moment. So to kind of even out this video a little bit, I want to talk quickly about some changes that I would like to see coming up. I'd like to see my skin start to tighten up. Since I have so much weight to lose, my skin is starting to sag now. I'm sure you guys have seen some of the pictures and videos of some of the mega weight loss people online or whatever. And they face a lot of issues with their skin sagging and everything after that. And so I'm going to admit that I'm a little bit scared about that. Because it's already so bad now that I wonder what it's going to be like when 100 pounds are gone. And, you know, it's hard. It's one of the downsides to doing this. So I'm going to put my doTERRA oils to use. And I think I'm going to do some of the Slim and Sassy wraps over the next few weeks and see if that helps try to tone up my skin a little bit. And, you know, I want to at least be proactive about it. You know, I'm doing the exercises as I can, but after 5 babies and, you know, roller coaster weight loss and weight gain, you know, it's just bound to happen. It is what it is. So I'm trying to feel better about that and be proactive about it and see what I can do to help myself. So congratulations to my teams this week. I was down to another 4.8 pounds this week, so I'm really excited about that. But I also know that it was a rough week for me because I really did not give 100% on my workouts. I wasn't feeling 100% physically, and I copped out on that. I just said, you know, bad things to myself. So I'm going to do better this week, and hopefully the scale will show that, and I will be able to be back with a good report next week as well. And hopefully I'll be on time next week and actually post on Saturday, and that'll be good. So anyway, until next time, I wish you peace and love, and I'll see you later.